What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob. Doing two Glengoynes over here. This one on my right is the White Oak. It's available at the LCBO and BSW. 48%. This one is a newer release, unchill filtered, no added color. And as you can tell, it's very light. It's a combination of bourbon and virgin oak casks. On my left is a travel exclusive, also unchill filtered, no added color, 48%. So both of these are 48% and presented naturally, which is very, very nice. This one is a PX cask, all right? This one, I believe, is about 90 pounds, depending on where you are for travel retail. So about 170 Canadian dollars, which I feel is fairly reasonable for the higher ABV. We're gonna nose both these, taste them, and give them a mark. Hey guys, really quickly want to talk to you about Into the AM. That's the jacket I'm wearing right now, the t-shirt underneath it. Everything they have is super comfortable. The material is incredible. Everything I've ever owned from Into the AM is great. Shackets like this midnight green shacket right here, worn under your jacket, very warm, very comfortable. Everything on sale, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all month there's sales going on, to be honest with you. Check out Into the AM. You can use my code below. You're gonna love their clothes as much as I do, I promise. Over here on my right with the White Oak. Okay, so lots of powdered sugar. Sweet apple. Not necessarily like a tart apple. More like a Red Delicious on the nose. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of like a malty note in there as well. My guess is this is probably around 7 to 10 years old. In and around that age. Because of the ABV and the price, my guess is it's probably, like I said, 7 to 10. Okay, on the palate. All right, so not a lot of heat. Nice viscosity, very fresh. The apples ring through on the palate. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of powdered sugar, some malty notes. Getting something tropical on the back end, like a light mango, maybe some peach. Yeah, definitely peach. Fresh peach. Very ripe, fresh peach. Very sweet. Nice palate, nice nose. Nothing off-putting. One of those great night starters because it's not a dominant palate, not a dominant nose. It's gonna open up your palate. You're gonna be able to try some different things after that. I really like it. I think for $100, that's very, very fair. I believe BSW is listed at $125, but again, if you use my promo code 15 from Whiskey in the Six, you'll get it for 15% cheaper. Overall, I really like it. I think that's an 86. I would definitely buy that at $100, well worth the price. Both of these bottles were loaned to me by my boy Silent Bob. If you guys watch The Rant, you've heard of Silent Bob many times. So thank you very much for these bottles to review. Gonna move over here to the PX. My first initial thoughts on the nose of this PX was there is a little bit of sulfur, but it's not the off-putting sulfur that I can't handle. It's a little bit more matchsticky, but not like in a bad way. It's less sulfured now than it was when it was first opened. Okay, so this has been open for a few months now. Just really quickly want to tell you about BSW for the month of November. You can get this Faber & 18 natural color unchill filtered 46% for around $130 with my promo code 15 from Whiskey in the Six. I'll leave it in the link below. You can also get on sale right now this Ardmore 27-year-old from Gordon MacPhail for around $250. So it's an absolute steal on a 27-year-old. That's 46% ABV, unchill filter, no added color, all those things that Gordon MacPhail always does. And you can also get this Glenalky 15 on sale right now. Head over to BSW. Anything not on sale, you can use my promo code 15 from Whiskey in the Six. Definitely some sweet sherry notes on there. I don't know if I would know that this is PX on the nose, but it doesn't nose like a traditional Glengoyne. Neither of these do, to be honest with you. Glengoyne sherry, the ones that I've tried in years past, are more fruit forward. This is more dessert forward, with that like dirtiness from that matchstick kind of note. There is some red fruit though. It's more like a cooked down red fruit. On the palate, so one of those rare occasions where the palate actually outperforms the nose. Virtually no heat on the palate here. Very nice viscosity. Nice sweet and fruity notes. Palate's great. Again, for the price, I would buy that. I'm happy it's opened up. The nose is much less matchstick sulfured than it was when I first tried it, when my buddy first opened it. I'm gonna give this one an 86 as well. So I would buy both of these. Obviously, this one's cheaper. I think there's a place for both of them. They're very, very different whiskeys. The one on my right, not gonna be off-putting for anybody. Anybody can enjoy this one, but it does kind of have a more experienced whiskey drinker vibe to it. There's nothing that's gonna draw in someone that's new to whiskey, in my opinion. I think this is more of the experienced drinker starting their night off with something a little bit lighter on the palate. Despite the ABV, it's the whole approach. The light oaks that are used to age this whiskey are not gonna offset a flight, for example, throughout the rest of the night. Whereas this one is a little bit more bold. It's got that matchstick dirtiness on the nose. On the palate, it's very fruity and sweet. So it's probably more of like a dessert type whiskey. You'll have that after dinner, not necessarily in a flight. Overall, both of these are good. Both of them are an 86. I would buy both of these. This one took a little bit longer for me to be sold on it, but now I'm liking it quite a bit. That's it for me, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can join us on Discord. I'll put the description below. You can join the chat. We're a little too big for Facebook, so they deleted our chat on Facebook. We are now just on Discord. So check us out there. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Cheers.